In my own country, right now, there is a court case going on of a case of 30 different firearms which were found. These were firearms that in theory had been deactivated and turned into blank firers, but in practice were easy to reactivate, were smuggled across the channel, and if they had got in the hands of the terrorists who were wanting to use them, there would very easily have been a Paris-style attack in London. On deactivated weapons, a firearm should only be considered deactivated if the process is truly irreversible. My suggestion is that alarm instruments, alarm items, which were only constructed for the purpose of raising alarms or sending a signal, are not firearms, unless they can be converted into firearm or share an essential component, and I propose an implementing act to work on the details of this. Online sales would be permitted, but the final transfer needs to be face-to-face with authorities. So you could advertise online, but you need to make sure that the final transfer is properly verified face-to-face, and you're checking that the person that you are transferring to really does have the authority and the correct certification.
On the issue of essential components and marking, it's extremely important to ensure traceability. It's extremely important to have a common, harmonized, mandatory marking system in the EU. But I do not agree with those who think that we should mark all the parts. We should, as much as possible, follow and harmonize the existing UN protocol that talk about marking the receiver only. But I could very much go with you on the issue of marking the essential components when it's feasible and with a pragmatic approach. In a country like Sweden, you have more or less 700,000 legally gun owners, and you have about 2 million weapons, more or less. That would create an enormous burden of bureaucracy.
Penso che sia molto importante avere la marchiatura su tutte le componenti essenziali di un'arma e non soltanto su una, per evitare che ci sia la possibilità di scomporre e ricomporre, cosa che darebbe adito ad attività illecite di trasformazione e poi si presume addirittura di utilizzo di armi a quel punto oggettivamente contraffatte.
Concerning the possibility for member states to grant exemptions for special cases when it comes to possession of some categories of weapons. We were missing this in the Commission's proposal, and I am glad that your draft report brings it back. It is very important not only for public institutions such as museums or universities, but also for some private companies having their core business in security or defense sector.
Nous avons également entendu les services de police nous expliquer que la situation s'était aggravée en Europe et qu'ils avaient à faire face à un trafic d'armes de plus en plus important. Et il faut donc trouver cet équilibre entre la défense des libertés individuelles, et c'est ce à quoi s'emploie d'une manière générale le Parlement, et d'autre part la défense de la sécurité publique et de l'intérêt général. Nous avons un problème notamment avec un certain nombre de fabrications de Kalachnikov ou d'autres types d'armes qui sont transformables très facilement sur des pièces que l'on trouve sur Internet, notamment en provenance des États-Unis, en armes automatiques. Et le danger est là beaucoup plus grand.
Strategia europea comune in una quindi
français serait déjà difficilement
there's been no evidence of that. Aiuto alla Commissione